Well, are you crying yet? Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. It's your old pal Grumps, and we're going to talk about VTubing and graduations. Uh, Unfortunately, I got to. Have us pull up. Uh, so, how are we all doing? It is what it is type situation. Uh, let's talk a little bit about VTubing and kind of how I see VTubers. Uh, like I said, I see VTubers. Typically, the majority of VTubers are all around entertainers, and I don't have my PG going. I get, I get that going here in a second. Uh, yeah, they're all around entertainers. Like I said, VTubers are majority of VTubers are far different than your like typical streamers. They do they produce music, they put on concerts, they do the game playing and bantering with chat and all that stuff. Hey clankers. Uh but it's also the fact that the connections they make with their fans is important. I'm not downplaying that, but the connections when they are part of a generation, like in a corp, is something the fans don't really see that often. I mean, you get a sense that they're friends, but you don't actually. Your typical streamer stops streaming. They just puts out a notification. Hey, I'm done. I'm burnt out. I'm not going to stream no more, or I'm going to be gone for a few months. Whatever. And there's not like a big send off. You know what I'm saying? They're just like, okay, bye. That's this. But when VTubers graduate, typically depending on why isn't the chat bucket? All right. Everything's kind of fucked up on this computer. I don't know why it's not working the way I want to work, but oh, god damn it. But anyway, I can't wait till my other computer is fixed. Um, uh, when a VTuber graduates, it's three things. Okay, like there's a lot of VTubers that just disappear. It's like 1 minute they were streaming, and all of a sudden you get a notification, most likely on Twitter/X, of them not continuing to do content. 1 second, real fast. I gotta move something. I was active today, so things aren't, and I had moved things, and they're not where they were before, and I didn't put them back. So here I am doing the week of scuff. So it's getting just a little cold, but they just disappear. I mean, it's usually they'll put out like a message on Twitter for those who follow them of basically things aren't working out or they can't support doing streaming all the time or along those lines. No, it's not really a accusation of hey, I can't. I wanted to. You guys aren't supporting me enough, so I can't do this. I'm not making any money. Blah blah blah. It's no. There is a considerable investment for a VTuber. The model, all that stuff, the equipment. It's a considerable investment, and some just can't. No, carry that debt for 5 years. There a lot of people get into VTubing things. Bam, they're going to be making money right off the bat. All of a sudden, they're going to explode. And sadly, I don't know why that came in. Um, I don't know what the fuck that is. I didn't do that. But all right. Um, the thing is that VTubing, I wouldn't say is saturated. It's not. But it's not at the time when you just put a model out and all of a sudden you have anywhere from 10,000 to 100,000 followers or subs on your channel. It's all of a sudden now you got to do the grind. Okay, you got to show why people show the talent for people to watch you. And if you don't have a true understanding of that, you get frustrated and all of a sudden you stop. If you're, like I said, if you're going to do content, go into content creation, whether it be streaming or standalone videos, you do it for fun. If it stops being fun, that's the time to stop. Okay, I'm still having fun, so I'm not stopping. Also, I'm an asshole, and I know there's some people out there that don't like me, and that's another reason why I'm not going to stop. You don't like me? Great, I'm going to keep on continue doing what I'm doing. I'm fine with that. I'll just do it out of spite. Okay, no pun intended. But a lot of they just at the heart of it is that VTubing isn't iPhone or a certain type of web camera, all the hardware, a computer that can handle the load of a VTuber model plus games or whatever, all that stuff, all that software. That's a large investment. We're talking, if for a VTuber, minimal amount that I've seen online, because it varies, on average is about $20,000. That is not a small sum of money, contrary to popular belief. You know, that's a minimal investment. Now you can get like a model from a well-known artist and pay tens of thousands of dollars, and that's quite, in my personal opinion, that is obscene. But it's also the simple fact being that you go in this idea that you're going to just explode on the scene and just be making money. That doesn't happen. So that's why you see like these smaller VTubers just disappear, or they go in thinking they're going to get picked up by a corp, whether it be like a Niji Sanji, Hololive, Phase Connect, all the multiple corps out there that are lesser well known, and all of a sudden, if you get with a reputable or well-known one, chances are you'll be okay. But if you go with the smaller ones, chances are you're going to get scammed, and all of a sudden you disappear. Okay. But there's another type of graduation. And we're still talking about the indie scene. The graduation, and there's another type of graduation. It's for personal reason, whether it be medical, family, or you're just tired. Okay. There is the thing called burnout. All right. And we'll talk about burnout real easy. It's important for VTubers, the talented people that are VTubers that do a lot, like the concerts and all that stuff, to take time for themselves. There's a lot of VTubers that have health issues. I'm not just talking about Iron Mouse. It's Saba's talked about hers. Doobie has talked about hers. You got VTubers who are getting married. Yeah, I don't know where he came from. He just popped up. Clankers, talk to him. And you got like Nini Nightmare. Sorry, I already took my medicine. You got like Nini Nightmare who's getting married. I mean, sometimes VTubers stop being VTubers because of life. You know, I'm not. By the way, this is not doom scrolling or me predicting that these people will stop being VTubers. Okay, This is like them saying taking time to live life. I mean, a lot of these people, these talents, have been doing this for anywhere from 10 to 20 years. They've been VTubing or on the internet producing content and nonstop, never taking a break, just doing the constant grind. And now they want to have a life beyond the internet. No, Nini Nightmare may want to have kids. You know, it's they just want to live their life. And those that don't take time to, one, take care of their health, and two, just to have a life, well, they graduate. They stop being VTubers because it's not filling the need. I mean, everybody starts doing content creations for various reasons, like me. So I have something to do that I really wanted to do for a long time. But there are other needs. I mean, to talk to people. And the most important one's always been about fun, but also, there's other things like socializing, filling a creative need, just being present on the internet. That is a need. You know, that is a desire to have a voice on the internet for various reasons, whether it be doing commentary or just being just an all-around entertainer like most VTubers are. And when that need becomes something ugly, where it's no longer a need and it's a demand, horrendous, and they get caught and they just disappear if they don't have the strength to get through it and move on. That's happened too. So in the indie scene, there are a variety of reasons why they do this graduation. Now in the corporate, it's a little bit different. Let me explain why, because there's multiple things in corporate. We're going to talk about the bad one first. When you're a part of a corporation that are not really concerned about you and they bully you, well, and they fire you, and when they fire you, they try to destroy your career. Yeah, I'm talking about Niji Sanji and Selen and Sayu. When they're going out of their way to destroy you, because it's no longer about being professional, it's about being vindictive, that's a problem. And quite frankly, there is, and I'm amazed by this, by the people who were treated this way by Niji Sanji. They come back. They kind of like lift the middle finger to Niji Sanji. Say, I'm going to stream. I'm going to be a VTuber, regardless if you keep on trashing me or not. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to be successful at it. All right. And when all the stuff came out about this particular company, how they allow bullying, they allow clicks and all. Basically, they allowed it to be turned into a high school drama, and not, hey, this stops now, or you're going to be fired and they're going to stay. Instead of taking a stance, they just let the madness continue, and then everything happened when it became public. And we're going to talk about the ramifications of that in a little bit. Then you get what typically happens at Hololive. Now, Hololive has fired talent twice, but they don't go out of their way to trash talent. I know they state the reason why. Typically, is that they broke confidentiality, which is the two times that someone got fired, when two talents got fired from Hololive, and that's it. That's all they say. They don't sit there and say they're a terrible person. They just say they broke the rules. We have to let them go. It's in the contract. And in turn, these people can bounce back. Both of them bounced back in the Japanese market. They were Japanese talent, by the way. and they bounced back in the Japanese market. They got a strong following in Japan, so they're doing okay. Mostly, and I'll be honest, it's because Hololive didn't go. Oh, they did this. They didn't give bullet points. They say it was very straightforward. They broke a clause in their contract. We have to let them go. Now, I will say with Mel, they didn't necessarily have to do that because it wasn't really her fault. Technically, she told a Niji Sanji talent about a certain aspect about Hololive, and they blabbed, and it got back to Hololive, and Mel got fired. So, was it really Mel's fault that she told a friend something that Hololive does? Uh, Technically, yes. But was it done for a nefarious reason or for personal reasons? No, not really. She was no, they were talking business. You know, this is what Niji Sanji does. This is what Hololive does. And to Mel's credit, she never blabbed about what her friend told her about Niji Sanji. In my opinion, Mel was a wonderful talent. She was fun to watch, even with the language barrier. She was a talented singer. And unlike Rushev, she didn't have emotional issues. She just trusted the wrong person. That was the major failing of Mel. She trusted the wrong person, which she probably will never speak to again. If I'm going to be honest. Uh, there's the other reasons why people graduate. Um, they want to do their own thing. There's been multiple people from Hololive that have graduated prior to what the mass graduations that started in 2024 and 2025. There's been a few that left that just want to do their own thing. A-chan is one I'm thinking of. A-chan was in management. And she wanted to be a VTuber. She became like a VTuber within Hololive, but she wanted to express herself creatively. So she left Hololive management, which devastated quite a few of the talented there because how close they were. And notably within the first generation because they all went to high school together, you know. And she became R-E-I. You can look it up on YouTube and subscribe to her channel. We'll eventually do a VTuber highlight. I just give her a couple years to make content because she doesn't stream all the time. But it's one of those things that there have been a couple of talents that have left Hololive just because they wanted to do they wanted to break out on their own and see how far they can go. Not many. I think maybe 3 at the very most. But they just I just want to go do my own thing. I want to get out of the confines of corporate and just have the freedom to do whatever I want with my own IP. Now, you got to remember when the VTubers graduate from a corporate setting, whether it be regardless of with notable exceptions like VShojo and stuff like that, where the talent owns the IP. Like within Niji Sanji and Hololive, those companies, and Face Connect too, the talent doesn't own the IP unless they come in with it. They don't own the IP. If it was made by Face Connect owns the IP. In other words, Pippa, that talent doesn't own that the IP, the intellectual property. Face Connect does. And Face Connect owns the Twitter. Face Connect owns the channel. All that. It belongs to them. It's the same with Hololive. Any Hololive talent, they don't own that VTuber identity. They don't own that intellectual property because it was bought and paid for by Hololive from scratch. They hired the artist, they hired the writer, they hired everything to build up that VTuber identity, including hiring the talent behind the model. It, that's how no entertainers are. That's how when you go to movies, when you go to any superhero movie, the actor playing that superhero doesn't own the IP. They don't keep it forever. For a limited time, they're associated with whatever superhero. But at the end of the day, they can't go to Marvel, DC, or whoever and says, you can't do that. I own it. No, look at him go, you're funny. But there's this misconception that there's VTuber Corps are stealing these VTubers' identity. It doesn't belong to the talent. It belongs to the Corp. They paid for it. They made the investment. They pay for the new outfits. They pay for all that, the merch, all that. I've done videos about this, done streams about this. So they own all that. So they don't get, the talent doesn't get to keep it. But what does the talent and the talent works for them? And it's a secure type situation where they don't have to worry about getting merch done because the corp is going to do it. They don't have to worry about putting a concert together because the corp's going to do it. They don't have to worry about promotion because the corp is going to do it. And what happens is talent starts pays attention to what the corp does, how they do it, and all that stuff, and get a sense of, well, I can do this by myself. I don't have to be with the corp anymore. And I'm getting told no a lot. And I don't really like how things are here anymore. And they leave, which is what happened from 2024, October 2024 to the beginning of 2025. You saw a lot of Hololive talent leave because they didn't like the direction of the company and they had problems with management. Direction of the company, well, these talents that left didn't want to be Japanese idols. They joke around calling themselves idols, but they didn't really want to be an idol and live that idol culture. They wanted to sing and entertain people and put on concerts, but that was not their main focus. Okay, their main focus is to entertain, to have talk to chat, the banter, all this stuff, play games, have fun. And it stopped being fun. And there's the other aspect of, no, I want to do this. No. Why? We own the IP. We get to decide what projects you get to do. We own that name and that model. And if you get told no too many times, you're like, okay, I'm leaving. I'm going to go do my own thing where I don't get told no, where I have the freedom to do whatever I want to do. You know? That's another reason why corporate graduations is a little different. And there's the final one, medical. When a VTuber graduates because they're not able to do it anymore in a corp. Because I'll use the example of, let's just say, I'm not going to point to any particular VTuber. Let's just say there was a condition a VTuber had that affects their ability to stream, to be part of concerts and all that stuff. And the company's treating them well. Just sit there, take your time. We're going to support you until you're able to come back. And they learn they can't. What they're going to do? Just sit there and not help the company that helped them? And they leave because of that. Because they can't physically or emotionally do it anymore. Just like with Hachima right now. She basically had a breakdown and had to leave and went on hiatus until she is able to do it again and deal with whatever was troubling her. And there's talk of her coming back soon too, by the way. Um, but they what I mean, Hachiman is a pretty popular Japanese VTuber. She's very popular in Japan and in Australia, interesting enough. Um, and she's like one of the longest members of Hololive. So they, and quite frankly, we're going to talk about something here too. The impact of a well-known VTuber leaving, and what the impact of that has on the indie scene and in the corporate scene. In the corporate scene, it's the impact as far as business, the stocks take a hit and they may not recover. Niji Sanji's stocks still haven't recovered from the Selene controversy. Hololive hasn't really recovered after Gura graduated. A lot of people lost confidence in that company. There's the other impact that's very rarely talked about when a corporate VTuber leaves. It's their gen mates. You know, I played Blue and Gold at the beginning of the stream, which is done by Takanashi Kiara. It's a song about Ame and Gura and how much she misses them and how much she loves them and how deep their friendship was. That's what we don't really see. We get to see the collabs they have all that time and how much fun they had together, but we don't really understand the depth of their friendships. And we'll really, as fans, we'll never really see the depth of the friendship. And when one of them leaves, how devastated they are because they're not going to be able to be with Gura or Ame or Mume or Sana or Fauna the way they used to be. That yeah, they'll talk to each other on Discord and all that stuff, but it won't. They'll be talking to whoever they are now, but they're not talking to Gura. They're not talking to Fauna. They're not talking to Mume. They just can't say, "Hey, can you want to collab? You want to play?" They can't do that no more. No, they can still have their fun conversations, but they don't really have the ability to talk about it anymore. Other than a passing comment, like Kiara said, she talked to Ame and she's talked to Gura. And quite frankly, she talks to Gubiliba, she puts it, frequently. You know, they had a very close friendship. Mori Calliope has stated that she still talks to Ame and Gura, and so has Ina. It was just a passing comment. Oh yeah, I still talk to him, but they can't discuss their conversation because they're for whatever reason that Hololive may put forth. You can't talk about conversations you had with former talents, which I think is fucking stupid. To be honest with you, but that we don't see that impact really. I mean, the impact we actually can see with the graduations from Hololive Myth is Kiara's song "Blue and Gold" and how she misses them every day and really wishes they were there with her. Which like I say, if you want to cry, go watch Blue, listen to Blue and Gold. You cry by the end of it. The first time you listen to it, second time not so much. It's a good song, by the way, heartfelt and all that. But that's something as fans we can't really comprehend. We think what we think, but we really can't comprehend it. Now, as fans, yeah, there's a void here that we don't see our favorite corporate VTuber anymore, and it may affect how if we watch the other ones. I used to watch a lot of Hololive English streams. I don't anymore. One, I doing this, I don't have the time for it. But even prior, before I started streaming, I wasn't really watching. I stopped watching Hot Live a lot because there was a sense that is going in the wrong direction. A lot of talents weren't streaming as frequently. Even on the Japanese side, they weren't streaming as frequently, and they were losing that connection with their audience. And when you start losing that connection with the audience, well, the audience stops paying attention to you. They find something else to watch or another VTuber to watch. I think that what Niji Sanji and Hololive Fair didn't didn't understand. They need their talents to stream so they can be successful in the other things they want to do, because that connection with the audience is vital to ticket sales for concerts. It's not like you go to whatever news sites you went to and you go to the entertainment section. They're talking about Maury Calliope's newest concert that's coming to this city. You don't get concert dates. You don't get I don't know, like 54 concert dates for Maury Calliope. You don't see that. All right. You, at the very most, you may get 5 to 10. All right. You don't, and it's not practice. It's not like it's going to happen in a city close to you. I mean, most likely, it's like if it's in New York. If I had to go to New York to see like a Maury Calliope concert, we're talking about anywhere from almost a day and a half of travel for me to go see the concert, because it'll never be close to me, because they don't come to my part of the country, or you're going to have to plan like a vacation if they're having like for Holofest, because it's only in Japan. You have to plan a vacation to Japan to take part of Holofest, and that kind of like disassociates fans from participating in streams and stuff like that, because you kind of feel left out that you don't get to experience these things in person, which I think Hololive doesn't really understand. All right, they want Yago wants an idol group. Well, maybe he should hire people who are not going to be VTubers to be idols if he wants that. But he's got VTubers. VTubers need to stream to keep that connection going, to keep the viral clips going, all that stuff. Because that's a very, I got the asshole working on his car outside. Vital part of the equation. And if you slow that down, you start losing people's interest and going, I don't know why Coroni's not streaming, or Otaku, or whoever not streaming as much as they were, until you realize, you look at how many concerts they put on, and you will go, oh, Hololive doesn't want them to stream. They want them just to put in concerts again. And I'm not, and a lot of people are like, I'm not going to be part of that, So there's also, that's damaging to the company, not damaging to the VTubers or the talents. Because the talents can leave and start their own thing, and people will flock to them. It's like Saba hasn't streamed about a month and a half, and when she does, everybody's going to tune in, because they know her health, because she talks about it, and that she's doing a lot of projects, because a lot of people want her to be part of their stuff. Like the recent Made Mid concert, jazz concert for Valentine's, and Saba was there. She was part of it. So, then again, you have to say that you have to understand their conditions, and they're open about it. Now, as this pertains to VTubing, as I see it, that a VTuber talent is people become VTubers to protect their privacy and have a certain level of anonymity to whatever level they want. Some of them won't talk about if they're having health issues. Some of them will. Some of them won't tell you if they're married. Some of them will. It's just the level of comfort they have of how much they want to reveal about themselves. I am not married. I am not in a relationship. My health sucks. Okay. There you are in a nutshell. Okay. Uh, but this is nothing new. I've talked about this on my streams before. Uh, but there's a lot of people, a lot of VTubers are not like that. I mean, they don't want to reveal too much about themselves. And when someone gets sick and they say, I can't stream for an extended period of time because I'm having health issues, it becomes a shock. It's a shock. All right. And those who are open about it and ask their community for help, they'd be called grifters and all that stuff. And I've always looked at that on a case by case basis and their history of asking their community to help them. If they are constantly doing, yeah, and it's like there's, I need help paying rent, or I need help doing this, or I need help, and it's a constant thing, yeah, you can say they're grifting. You can kind of say that. Or DSPing, as they say. And it's one of those things, you have to know your VTuber very well. You know, I mean, case in point, I'm going to use myself. I had a problem. My streaming computer went down. I reached out to my community, said my computer's down, my streaming computer's down. I need a new hard drive. I need Windows 11, and this is how much I'm going to need. And they stepped up and gave me the money. In turn, full transparency, I have posted on Twitter how much it actually cost and all that stuff, and to prove that it's being shipped to me, and it'll be here tomorrow. God, I hope so. There's been a few times I've gotten stuff on Amazon, and they say, it'll be there on this day, and it's like 2 days later. Okay. I hope it's here tomorrow. I really do. All right, and not delayed until Friday. But I was transparent about it. You know, I choose to do it that way because if I ever ask for donations again, that I'll be transparent about it. I'll be upfront. This is where the money's going. You know, I don't. And that's mostly because I don't want to be called a grifter or e-beggar and all that stuff. I will, if it's for a specific reason, I will slowly show you the purchase of those items. 1 second. And I think, all honesty, I mean, the screenshots I gave doesn't reveal my address or too much information about where it's going and who bought it. Because still want to protect my privacy, but I did purchase it, and it is coming to me. Believe it or not, that money that was donated to me wasn't in my bank account very long. I wanted to be taken out of my bank account as quickly as possible, and I contacted Amazon. And I said, I wanted to pay for the products now, because if you buy something for Amazon, you don't pay for it until it ships, and I didn't want that. And in turn, they told me, buy gift card, and it will just make the purchase. Background music? You really want background music? You think I'm talented? Do you think this computer can handle background music? Just saying. But this computer can barely play shorts. Just saying. Oh, thanks, Clickers. And in turn, if more people do that, I think be less likelihood of no people feel like they're being scammed. I'm not saying they still can't get scammed, but they'll be more comfortable when someone is showing you the actual purchase of stuff. But because VTubers do have a little bit of reputation of being scammers, they're saying that they're going they might need money for this, and all of a sudden, oh, by the way, I just bought a condo, and they go, "You were desperate for money a month ago. What happened?" Okay, so that's the thing. That's okay, buddy. Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, you're a mod, and you've been a friend, and you've been supportive, Clankers. You don't need to give me money, man. Here's the thing: no one needs to give me money. All right, even if I'll be upfront, and this is not me begging for money. Am I struggling financially? Yes, big time. But I don't want. I want you to donate to me because, or support me because you find me entertaining, you enjoy my content, and not because you feel sorry for me, because I'll find that very insulting. Okay, the computer parts were so I can produce streams at the quality I was producing them before, because if I couldn't get the computer going, I would have to go on an extended hiatus and that would and lose all the momentum I built up doing this. That's the only reason I reached out, because I want to do the streams at the quality that I've been doing it. Granted, it's not the greatest quality in the world, but it's still a lot better than I can currently do. And and I wasn't doing a pity party. It was just me being blunt about it. I can't afford it, right? Uh, I have like my car's broken down. I haven't gone to my community to pay for the repairs because I'm not going to do that. I mean, I'll eventually get fixed. I'm not worried about it, to be honest. So it'll eventually get done. I'll find other ways to get what I need done. Whether I go for long walks or or have shit delivered to me. That's the way it. I think people use Throne for donos to go directly to specific purchases. I don't know. I'll be honest about the reason I went to coffee was because I seen Vex MLK use it. I was like, okay, let me look into it and see what it's about. And it looked good. I was more concerned about it being secured for people who are making donations, not how fast I can get the money. I was more concerned about if it was reputable. That's what I was concerned about, to be honest with you. And I just want to make sure. I mean, because I could ask people to donate through my tip jar, which no one's ever have, because maybe they don't feel comfortable doing it. Which fine, I get that. I know. It's like it's not like a fucking super chat when it's going through like a major corporation like Alphabet / Google, and you're comfortable with it. It's you get these like third party donation things. It's like I said, I'm not doing a Patreon. I'm not going to do a Patreon because I mean, it's like technically coffee could be a Patreon. I can stream on there. And like if you become a member of it, which you don't have to donate to become a member of it, but at least I don't think so. And I can stream exclusive content on there if I want to. I'll get into the view botting later, JJ. I've seen everything you're talking about. I'll talk about here in a while. But back to the VTubing. I'm just going to use myself as why am I a PNG tuber? Or if you prefer to put it this way, a VTuber in training. Main reason I'm using a PNG is so you guys will have something to look at and not just I'll show you here in a minute. Let me close out my PNG. I don't want you to be just seeing that, just hearing my voice and not actually have something on screen that represents me, because I don't want to use my webcam. That's the reason why I became a PNG. It isn't that I want to be a. I've said multiple times, I'm not particularly interested in being a VTuber. Uh, I mean, if I was going to become a VTuber, yeah, I'll be like reaching out to you all the time. I need X amount of money for a model and all that stuff and software and equipment. I was like, no. It quite frankly, maybe 2 or 3 years from now, I may become a VTuber, to be honest with you. But at this particular point in time, I'm not interested in it. But a reason why there's a PNG up there is so you all can have something to look at. I mean, I can make him a little bit bigger if you guys. I mean, if I do, he's gonna block out chat. I mean, I can put him up here, or I can I can put chat up there. So there you are. How's that? You guys like that? The only thing is the alerts are going to be blocked, but I don't get that many alerts. Well, quite frankly, I don't have alerts set up on this OBS anyways. Okay. God, I can't wait to have my computer back. I can get everything set the way. And that's gonna take a while. But VTubing is, I'll be honest about it. The major mistake with a lot of people get into VTubing thinking they're going to be successful right off the bat. That's, unless you're part of a corporation, it's unlikely. You're going to have to do the grind, and you're going to have to do it because it's fun. You find it fun to do. I mean, you're expressing yourself creatively and all that stuff. You just going to have to accept the fact that, like any other type of content creation, you're not just going to post maybe five videos or do 5 streams and all of a sudden you're raking in a whole bunch of money. Just not going to fucking happen. It's just not. You do it because it's fun and it's something you love to do. The success, the money, and all that stuff, if it happens, it happens. But if you're having fun, isn't that the most important thing? If you actually enjoy doing what you're doing, if you're doing what you're doing, everything else will eventually happen. If it happens all at once, great. You're not prepared for it, to be honest with you, because no, immediate success has its pitfalls, by the way. But if it's a slow burn, sometimes it's a lot better. So you can kind of get things aligned, set up. It's like I'm looking at how to do merchandise right now. I'm also looking at like the here, I'll show you. It's like the overlay. This is stream elements. I'm constantly looking at different ways to improve my content to help me become more successful. Some people believe that me using a VTuber model will help with that. I am not 100% sure about that, to be honest with you. Why is his king cut off? I don't know, whatever. And I just, if I make it as a PNG, great. If I've stayed, my goal is to make $800 a month. That's my goal. If I make more than that, I'll be like, okay, that comes complicated at that point. Because I know the income that's will come in when I get to that point is not stable. It's not a stable income. Where, like, if you have a job and you are collecting a paycheck and you work X amount of hours a week and you get paid X amount of money per week, that's stable. With content creation, you can be making, 1 month you can make $3,000, and the next month you made 3. Okay, that's not stable. All right. Let me put it to a different. Just because Mr. Beast is worth $1 billion doesn't mean a year from now he's worth a negative $1 billion. That's what I'm getting at. Nothing is forever. And a lot of OG content creators thought that the good times would last forever. It doesn't. It doesn't work that way. I mean, I fully expect eventually, depending if I'm around long enough, that I'll reach a level of income where I'll be comfortable. You know, and that doesn't mean rich, by the way. Just know I'm living. I'm not surviving. I'm living. I can pay all my bills, do all that stuff, and still have money in the bank. That's living. Okay. Surviving is you just barely make enough to pay all your bills and then have enough money left over to buy food. That's surviving. Okay. Living is be able to have money at the end of the month and still pay your bills and get a few things that you want and still have money left over. That's what I'm getting at. But you have to accept the fact that when you are new to the scene, whether it be especially VTubers, since people have this weird idea of what VTubing people are. And they're like, oh, VTubing. Why is everybody talking about VTubing? I've been an IRL streamer. I'm really putting myself out there. And that's kind of the mindset there. Or it's weird, all that stuff. I mean, everything you heard people say. And you do become successful at it, and wherever your mindset of what success is, because it's different. Yeah, there's not this little bell that goes off in the world. You have a successful VTuber. That doesn't happen. Okay. My idea of success is a lot different than someone else's idea of success. My idea of success is $800 a month. I know, because any more than that, I gotta deal with fucking complications, and I'm lazy, and I don't want to deal with complications. Okay? I don't want to have a talk with Social Security. Okay? Just, it is what it is. I just don't want to talk to Social Security. I made $900 this month extra. Oh, we gotta do this. Dear God, I don't want to talk to them. I mean, the only time I really like going, hey, I don't need this disability anymore. So I'm making $2,000 a month, and I can pay all my bills, and my side income is way more than my disability. That's kind of where it is. This is not to say don't subscribe to me. Don't misunderstand. I want you to subscribe to me because it tells me how well I'm doing. But I'm realistic about things. It's just like, hey, get to this point, I'm successful. That's the point I set for. I'm successful, and people like me, and they enjoy my content. That's the way I look at it. I know that may not be everybody's viewpoint, but that's the way I look at it. I mean, 184 subscribers, fucking amazing. It's fucking amazing to me. That 184 people actually like my shit. Just saying. They like my bad jokes. And they either like what I'm saying or like what I'm doing, or they enjoy me playing games, whatever. I just find it amazing, to be honest. I'm just like flabbergasted when I see that number every single time I see it. It's like, why did 184? Wow. Okay, that's this is the same way I was when I hit 50. As fast as I hit 50, I was like, whoa, I wasn't expecting that. Okay. And I'll be honest about, since I started doing content creation, those 184 people, yeah. All me. Yeah, right. I know for a fact one of them isn't. One of them is my brother. Hey, bro, how you? If you're watching this, just drop a comment down below because you're probably watching the VOD or forgot that you subscribed to my channel. But it goes back to you. You got. I got the main challenge for I think for any VTuber is to remember to be thankful for every person that follows you or subscribes to you or follows you on Twitter. I got 392 people following me on Twitter now. Why? Just I make bad jokes on Twitter a lot of times. I guess people find me funny for some reason. I don't know. It's just okay. It's just amazing to me. When people are actually interested in me, I was like, I'm not that interesting. I know you're not my brother Clinker. Because he subscribed to me while he was on the phone with me. So, just saying. He didn't even know what a VTuber was, dude. Because if I started humming Peppa the Ripper, he would have started singing. You would have started singing along if you were on the phone. Okay, but it's. I don't know, to be honest with you. You just learned about VTuber from me yesterday. But it's one of those things that astounds me, and I don't want to lose that. I don't ever want to lose being astonished when I get a new subscriber or a new follower on Twitter or any of that, because it shocks me every single time. By the way, it does. Every time I get a new subscriber, it's like, okay, all right. And he for me, I never want to lose that sense of wonder because that's part of the fun, really. And I think I'll be honest, a lot of content creators lose that like appreciation for every subscriber they have. I they mouth the words, but it's you get a sense they don't really mean it. They get to a certain level, it's like I'm wildly successful. I'm not worried about numbers of subscribers and all that stuff. I mean, there's a sense that they're large content creators, and to a certain extent, large VTubers don't really appreciate the people that follow them. And I don't want to use the word pay pig. It's just like, oh, they're the reason their donations is I'll mouth the words thank you and blah blah blah, and you don't really feel that they're thankful for it. And I don't. It's actually not their own fault. It's more along the lines they become so wrapped up in projects and everything that they don't take that moment to go, why do I have 1,000,000 subscribers? Why do I have 10 million subscribers or whatever? I'm not that damn entertaining. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of talented people kind of look at it and go, why people like me? I don't see myself this way. They all see me that way. I don't know why. And those are the humble ones. Your humble ones are like they're mystified at why people like them. Like, I don't know why people enjoy me that much. I don't think I'm that interesting or that entertaining and all that stuff. Because that's when you got if you notice that your humble people in the entertainment field are typically the ones that have the longest career because they're super thankful for every person that watches them, supports them, because part of them will always feel like they don't deserve it because they don't see themselves as that talented. the son of a bitch that walks into a restaurant, give me a table now. Do you know who I am? I'm that grumpy old guy. I deserve the best table, free alcohol, and free food. Give it to me now, asshole. Because I'm that grumpy old guy. I know that type of person. I'm not saying I'm not that type of person. What do you want me to do? Wave my PNG at people and say, I'm this guy. Give me free food. Give me a free pizza. Little Caesars, give me a free pizza. And a 2-liter Coke. Just I can just see someone doing, I'm this guy on the internet. I deserve to be getting free shit. Funny part, people do that, by the way. That's why I'm laughing so hard, because there's people who do that. It was like if I ran a business and someone goes, hey, I'm this person on the internet. So what? What does that mean? Well, I'm supposed to get free stuff. And there's a soup kitchen down the corner there. They give you free shit all the time. No, you just got to fill out some forms. You know, just saying. There are people who are like that. I mean, you heard the stories and all that stuff. I mean, I think I saw a story about a food truck that influence used to come to that food truck and say, hey, I'm an influencer, I'm doing a video, and if I do a video on your food truck, you'll get a lot of business. And for a little bit, he went with it, and what he noticed was he was giving them all this free food, and his business wasn't really exploding. Really didn't grow that much. And then he started asking people when they come and got their food, hey, where did you hear about us? Oh, I just saw you go down the corner, and you just look like you have good food. You didn't see us on TikTok or on YouTube or anything? No. Oh, my friend told me about you. Because he got food here and he said it was good, so I came here. So he changed the name of his business to Influencers Pay Double. Okay. And influencers would come up and I'm doing a video. Oh, that's nice. You're still going to pay double. So, people overthink how important they are. They believe they're really important, and it turns out they're not that important. I've always said this: everybody needs to think for themselves, and don't listen to influencers or celebrity or nightly news to get say, oh, that's their opinion, so that's my opinion. Don't ever fucking do that. Think for yourself. Do a little research. It's not that hard. Google is a wonderful tool for research. Just take time to Google some things and look into things. And you may have to work a little hard, yes, but in the same situation, you have to do that in order to not be a sheep. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't support your VTuber if they're just sitting there just entertaining you by playing a game, singing songs, doing karaoke, the things that you enjoy. If you want to give them a $5 super chat, go for it. Once you have $5 to do a super chat, go for it. But don't go to the length of parasocialism where everything they say is gospel. And that's one of the big dangers of VTubing, the parasocial element. She's my girlfriend. No, she isn't. I'm pretty sure she already has a real life boyfriend. She doesn't need a boyfriend on the internet. It's just a bit, people. Okay, don't let her fall in that trap. You know, it's like, no, if I want to use the term Oshi, a girl was my Oshi, because that's the one I watch constantly. It's like I could technically say Saba is my Oshi. I don't like using that word, by the way. It's because my age. It's just kind of fucking creepy to me for me to say it. But when Saba streams, if it's on the same day I'm going to stream, my stream doesn't start until after hers is over with. Okay, because I'm watching it. I'm not gonna have it on in the background, not and because it would be like this. Hey, chat, how you doing? Saba's on. And nothing but silence for the next 3 to 4 hours. I will delay my stream if Saba is streaming. All right, because I'm gonna watch. Because one of the few things that I told myself, she makes me laugh. It makes me feel good, and it gives it's one of the forms of entertainment that I have that I really want to keep going. But I mean, it's just like I think Cinder is streaming right now. There's a lot of subscribers of my channel that are Cinder fans. They're over watching Cinder. They're not over here watching me. I get that. I understand that. I'm fine with that. Because they'll come watch the VOD. Okay? But, I don't ever want the level of parasocial where people sit there and say, because you're my boyfriend. One, I'm not gay. Two, you're a lot younger than me. Three, you're a lot younger than me, and ew. Okay? Right? No parasocials. Because if you can say you call me boyfriend, I'm like looking at you going, you need help. Just saying. Because you're definitely not attracted to my money. And I know you're not attracted to my look. I mean, look at the P&G. If that turns you on, okay. I'm not gonna kink shame, but all right. Just let's get row through here. Is there anything here? But yeah, kind of what I want to talk about. But I did want to show this. And I know someone's going to yell at me in chat because I'm turning this on. But I am going to just play a certain part of this, by the way. Yeah. To me, that's when the golden age of Hololive ended. That moment right there is when the golden age of Hololive. make a man cry at 9 p.m. Yeah, why not? But to me, that's when the golden age of Hololive ended. Uh, it's because that people, Gura wasn't just any VTuber. For a long time, she was known as the VTuber. She had a lot of titles put on her. Face of VTubing, Face of Hololive. If you talk about VTubing, her name was part of the conversation. Um, so when she graduated from Hololive, it was devastating to a lot of people. It was devastating to her gen mates. And it was devastating to Hololive to the point they still haven't recovered. Because they're, let's be honest, they're at this particular point in time, you can't point to any of the talent with Hololive and say that's the face of Hololive. All right. Gura, God Gura, and Hololive were synonymous. Not just here in the West, but also in Japan. Because she had a huge Japanese following. And that, to me, is when the golden age of Hololive ended. The ramifications is still being felt to this day. When Kanata graduated when she had a large following in Japan, and she had a pretty strong following here in the West. And when she graduated, because the gist of it was management overworked her and she was losing her hearing, people got pissed. Japanese people got pissed. And they started flooding Hololive, saying, you're a black company. I'm abbreviating here, but the message were if I was going to sum up the messages that Hololive was getting, you're a black company, you're abusing your talent. Because everybody thought after Gura left that things were going to change, and we'll see when Kanata left, and she said she worked so hard she's losing her hearing, lost her hearing. That made a lot of people mad. And Hololive saw a major backlash, not in their stocks, but by how their reputation was being received in their home country. And they said they're going to make wholesale changes in management and how they treat talent. I'll be honest about it. A lot of mistakes that VTubing companies make is using the term idol. The term idol in the West has a dark connotation to it. And it is something that, I would say, should be kind of discouraged for Western talents to use. Granted, there's not really a term that a VTuber with a corporation or indie, for that matter, can say, oh, I'm an idol. You could just say your talent. Your talent. I'm a talent. You can say that. Here in the West, we can kind of understand what talent means. I mean, if you sing, you put out music, you do concerts and all that stuff, yeah, you're a talent. You know? Or you can say, I'm an entertainer. That's even better. I'm an entertainer. Because that's all encompassing, you know? I wouldn't use the term idol if in my opinion. I think that's a mistake. I do, because there's a dark connotation with that here in the West. Because we've heard stories about idol culture in Japan. Maybe stepping away from that would be a good idea, in my opinion. As compared to say, I'm an entertainer. Yes, you are. Everybody can agree with that one. You are an entertainer. I won't necessarily say I'm an entertainer. I'm a teller of bad dad jokes. Okay? I'm a bad teller of ex-wife jokes. I say shit all the time, and after I hear it coming out of my mouth, I go, why the fuck did I say that? Okay? There's multiple streams. You hear me cracking up at something I said, and I just like I'm sitting there going, I can't believe I said that. I need to stop saying this. I'm going to get myself in trouble if I keep saying this, and I keep saying it. Okay, but I am not a VTuber. I'm a PNG tuber. I'm just some old guy on the internet, or if you prefer, I'm a 21-year-old woman on a couch. She's in a voice changer. And I got big tits. It cracks me up every time. But yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to say about VTubing and the impact of graduations. And hopefully you kind of like enjoyed that. And we're going to go to chat and see what chat has been talking about while I've been here rambling. By the way, the reason why I do this is just in case I make a standalone video. All right, let's go up here. I don't know why StreamL popped up. Clankers, I have no idea. The robots are taking over and they're taking control of my stream. Go talk to your kin. They're just popping into my chat for no apparent reason. View botting issue is bad when Moist Critical talks. I don't give a flying fuck what Moist Critical talks about. I've lost a lot of respect for Moist Critical. I have. I'm just being honest. I don't care what Moist Critical says. Don't watch them. Don't listen to them. XQC says GTA 6 should cost $800. Like we're not spending did XQC say we should pay $800 for? Fuck him. Seriously, XQC, go fuck yourself, dude. I mean, $800 for a fucking video. It better come with some major league bonuses, like someone to come clean my house for me for $800 and give me lobster for the next fucking year. For 7 days a week, I get a 10-pound lobster to my door. For $800, are you high? Really? $800. Wow. Just for that, I'm going to torture someone in my chat. There you go. I'm just going to make someone miserable. Yeah, I'm an asshole. Sorry, Clankers. $800 for GTA. Go blow me, okay, dude. No, you will have to pay me $800 for XQC to blow me, and a copy of GTA 6. Okay. Scratch on the PC parts. Thanks, Clankers, man. Wasn't me. Still broke. Yeah, that's okay, man. It's okay. I think people use Throne for donos to go directly to specific. That's the. I kind of looked at Throne, but I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I am not very comfortable with donations. right now. Because the reason why I'm not comfortable with donations, and the reason why I really have a bad thing about not promoting the tip jar and the coffee thing, is because I don't think I've really earned it yet. To be honest with you, I do it at the advice of other people. It's not something, like I said, I am not comfortable doing it. Because once again, I haven't earned it. Merch is a different story because you're actually getting a product at that point. But just give me money is I'm not comfortable with. I was pretty desperate to ask for donations for the PC parts. Okay, because once again, I didn't want to lose the momentum I have going by taking a month to 2 months break streaming so I can afford to get PC parts, because I would literally have to buy one, then wait a month, then buy the other one, then get my and then fix my PC, which I could do myself, by the way. Okay, I'm not sending it out to somebody else to fix it. I'm doing it myself. And that's the reason why I went public with it. I'm not comfortable saying the whole spiel about if you want to support me, blah, blah, blah. I'm not comfortable with it because I feel I haven't earned it yet. And I'll be honest about it. I don't think I'm ever going to feel like I've earned it, to be honest with you. Streamer manager said they support view buying, saying that creators are in a disadvantage without it. Well, here's the thing about view buying. If you view bot on Twitch, it doesn't help you. You don't make any more money. Because from what I understand, Twitch has a computer program or AI that says, oh, this is not an actual person, this is a bot. And you're not going to get paid for that bot. So if you're paid, because people have to pay for view botting, where they pay an X amount of dollars to get X amount of bots to show up. Well, that type of business model is operating at a constant loss. So it is better to not do, is to grow naturally and to grow with your audience, to cultivate an audience that, quite frankly, you can be proud of, that you did that and they're there to watch you because they like you and they find you entertaining, is far more satisfying than taking a fucking shortcut, burnt peanut. That was a joke, by the way. That was a joke. Okay. You get more donations if you show your real tits. I didn't see that. I am not going to open a fans league. Okay, I'm not opening a fans league. It's not going to fucking happen, I hate to tell you. The PG is good, so we can notice if you're talking, but the audio is broken. Hey, yeah, that's true. And it's been a few times. It's like, hey, Grumps, no sound, no sound. Okay. But yeah, I mean, it's view about, and you just grow naturally. I mean, believe it or not, if I become successful, I'll be far more appreciative of that success if I do it the hard way and not take shortcuts. And I will be constantly thankful for every subscriber I have, because without them, I didn't reach that level of success or that level of money that's coming, because it's all due to them. I mean, I play a part in it because it's my content and they come to watch me and they're entertained, blah, blah, blah. But in all reality, I can only promote my channel so much. The people who subscribe to me can promote my channel a lot better than I can. But they can say, "Hey, man, you gotta watch him. He's funny, or he says some interesting shit. You gotta check him out." And if you check him out, like subscribe to the guy. He's cool. He's fun. Whatever you guys say, I don't know what you guys say, but you guys do a lot better promoting me than I do myself because, well, quite frankly, you're the customer, and customer approval is a lot better than me saying, "Hey, subscribe to me because I'm a wonderful guy." I'm fucking lying to you. I'm a horrible human being. Okay. Let me get rid of that real fast. Yeah. Like I said, I'm a horrible human being. Boss is playing Roller Coaster Tycoon. Cool. I'll eventually watch it. Oh, if you haven't watched Belle's new video, I will recommend. It's a fantastic song, and the video is really cool. And yeah, you do get a little bit of an ass shot if you're interested in that kind of thing. I'm not gonna watch food videos. Yes, I've totally eaten all my dinner. Those who aren't aware, last night I did a collab with my son Zero. It's on his YouTube channel, which is Zero the Vtuber. Go check it out. It was funny. Hey, it got a little intense at one point. We were talking about family issues, but all in all, it was a good time. No food videos. Yeah, there's Dragon Vtuber X, the Snake. Yeah, Snake Eyes by Huckle's Bells. Okay, let's go to Twitter. I think I say some things on Twitter that I wanted to talk about. We'll take a look here once it loads up. Excuse me. Oh, there's people talking. I know that Mama Elko is talking about the Hassan filing a defamation suit against somebody, which is fucking stupid. He's not going to win. That's the problem. Because some of the things the guy said was true. And the other things they said were his opinion. I got 2 notifications. Yay! What? What? Oh, I got the letters backwards. That's okay. We'll do that. All right. The end of PlayStation on PC is happening. Horrible sales. Xbox having access and live services gains failing. Isn't this a great thing for PS5 users? No. Here's what's bringing the downfall of consoles? It isn't PC. It's the games. All right. Xbox and PlayStation needs to step in on these game companies and say, you're not going to put a game on our platform, on our console, that is shit, and charge people $80 for a half-baked game. Either it's going to be good or it's going to be complete. Good is a different story. It's going to be a working game or you're not going to be on a console. If if they had done that 10 years ago, we wouldn't gotten like Mass Effect Andromeda. Cyberpunk wouldn't have happened with that horrible launch. If they would have stepped in and say, "You're not going to do this. This is not acceptable. We're not going to allow it on our consoles." That's why a lot of reasons why consoles are failing is because of that. So either they needed to step up to the plate and say, "Listen, either you're going to put out a game that's fully functional and playable, or you're not going to release it on our console. We're not going to allow it. It's going to meet our standards, our reputation as Xbox or PlayStation." But no, they're a bunch of pussies. And they need to get their thing done. Okay, what is oh yeah, May Mitt doing voice acting. Cool. It goes back to what I've been saying, that the ones most likely content creators who are going to break into mainstream entertainment is going to be VTubers, not IRL streamers. I hate to tell you that. Okay, VTubers are more all-around entertainers than people like iSpeed or Tectone or Asmongold. And people like that, Asmongold and that group, may appear on like a news show. But VTubers are more likely to do voice acting or do a song for a movie, mainstream movie, not just anime. Because that it's catching on, and more VTubers are being recognized for their talent, and they're doing songs for anime, doing songs, doing voice acting, and if more of that happens, more other forms of entertainment or studios are going to notice and go, "Hey, let's get this person in here and have them do the voice of this character in our animation," or, "Hey, this person is very popular with their music. Let's have them sing a song in our movie or an opening song or whatever." That's what I see is going to happen in VTubing. I don't think IRL streamers get that recognition that way. I mean, even if they're doing music like a baby $sign no, or I don't know how the fuck you say his name, he's trying. I give him that much. He's trying. I don't like his music, by the way, but he's trying. He's not successful. Well, he's successful in the internet, but mainstream success, I don't think it's going to happen, to be honest with you. It's very rare. I think the last one that broke that ceiling was Justin Bieber, and he was a kid. Now people see him more as a joke. KO Animation. Oh yeah, this is about the death of the president of KO Animation. I think I talked about this a little bit. And it's a sad thing. He when KO Anime Annie KO Annie is a great animation studio. You hear a reputation by anime studios. KO Animation bucked the trend where they actually like don't do the whole Japanese work culture. They tell people to go the fuck home. The day's over. Go home. What? Go spend time with your family. Recharge your batteries so you can keep up the quality of work that we put out there. If our anime takes 5 years to make, guess what? In 5 years, we'll have the best motherfucking anime out there because you got rest. I don't know what that was. What was that? I don't know. Oh, it's Discord. But yeah. And that whole being attacked by arson, all that. KO had overcome quite a bit, and they still produce great anime. And once again, if you want to cry, go watch Violent Evergarden. There's one episode. No matter how many times a tear will run down my cheek, just because how powerful it is. I don't know why I said that. Oh, I do. Okay. Let's quickly talk about this. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Okay. Cinder Appreciation Day. Okay, people only got 4 replies. So you're going to tell me there's only 4 Power Pups out there? And I'm going to make a tweet within the next day or two saying this. I need more than 4. It's a little embarrassing that's only 4 people have sent me an email. Okay. Power Pups, this is not only just for Cinder, it's also for you guys. Okay. And the deadline is April 4th, which is just 30 days away. It's a month away to get your emails to me so I can make a video. And quite frankly, yes. Is this important to me? Yes. Because I want to do this for you. This is not going to be monetized. I'm not asking you to subscribe. There will be no, hey, leave a like, comment, subscribe at the end of the video. It's all strictly for you to enjoy, to share, to download, whatever you want to do with it. It's for you. So send me the email, a message of why you support and appreciate Cinder at btppresents@gmail.com. And let's turn 426, something that was a negative a year ago, into a strong positive message this year. Please. This is me begging for emails. All right. Yeah, that's something that was going to be on Thursday. Yeah, this cracks me up every time I see it. That's the reason why I bookmark it. I slept. What? How the fuck did I sleep for 14 hours? That was said by Kiara. Kobo, I slept 3 hours today. Kia, Kala. Well, if I pass out for a week, can you jerk off by yourself tomorrow? Crunk, can you translate this into English properly? And seriously, that's fucking hilarious. If I'm ever in a bad mood, I'm gonna put that up. I'm gonna laugh for a while. That's just fucking awesome. That's just fucking awesome. No, it's Vtuber Highlights. Japanese launching. Okay, I talked about that already. That could go away. Okay. I think that's it. Let's see. It was yeah, this is about the view botting thing. Once again, it doesn't help you really. Yeah, you get yourself like on the most view charts, but the most view charts doesn't translate into money or success of any kind. How you'd find it. Growth? Well, you faked your own growth. You paid for it. They're supposed to pay you. Don't you understand the business model here? No. Yeah, don't. I can just say, if you're botting, I mean, there's a few content creators that admitted to botting, whatever. It's not a good look. But if you did it and you get caught, just admit that you did it. Burnt Peanut, I'm talking about you. We know there's clear indications that you view botted. Just say you fucking did it. Because the more you deny it, more people are going to look into it, and they're eventually going to find out who you bought the bots from. If you bought bots. And if you did, and it comes out and they show proof, God, it's going to hit you hard, and you're going to go the way of pirate software. Because of how the strong stance you took. So if you view bought it, Burp Peanut, your best move is to admit it. Whether it's just 500 bots. Because if it comes out that you did that, I say it's all, and you take, it was only 500 bots, people. It was only five. After the stance you take, you might as well be 500 million. That's the problem. If you didn't want to, if you didn't want to talk about view botting, here's the thing. Then don't talk about it. Someone accuses it, yeah, right to believe what you want to believe, man. Whatever. I'm not going to comment on it. And that's not an admission of guilt. That's just like, I'm not going to fucking talk about it because you guys just want to see if you could piss me off, but I'm not going to talk about it. You could take that stance. You can say that. I don't think anybody would have a problem with it. To be honest with you, it's like, he's not going to tell you about it. And after a while, people stop asking about it because they're not getting the response they want. Let's see. There's a lot of games that, maybe I will look into Throne for like games. Well, what we got? Let's see what Kato has going on. Why? Why are you going to torture yourself, kid? Just saying. All right. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to eventually get to Mass Effect drama myself, but hey, we'll get there. Should I try to play a game? I mean, the only game I can play is Repo. Let me think for a second while I yawn. Should I try to play Repo? It's going to look horrible, by the way, on stream. It's going to look like a PowerPoint presentation. Yeah, let's do it. Let me close this out. I'm on Discord. Okay. Just whatever. Let me just close that Discord. Let me close that out. I got to close out every window except for OBS. Go back. Then launch that. Oh, we're going to see how it looks. I'm going to keep the screen this way because maybe it being a slideshow presentation won't be as bad on a smaller defined screen here. Nope, that's not what I want. I want that. I want that. All right. All right. Okay, let's launch that. I will say it's going to be smooth for me. You may not see it smooth, but I do. Oh man, I'm going to apologize for it. I just don't want to do what in a little over 2 hours. Well, let's see, just about 2 hours stream because it just doesn't feel right, to be honest with you. I can't wait to get my streaming computer back up and running and everything like that, so I can really give you some really good content. But I'm gonna try to do my best here playing. I know it's just Repo, but I do miss playing Phasmophobia because I do play Phasmophobia offline. I get hankering to play Phasmophobia, and it's like right now I can't play it, so that hankering for Phasmophobia is getting not met. I will say this. I mean, I did get a bigger hard drive, by the way. I got 1 terabyte hard drive. which gives me more room for games. I am probably I don't know if I'm gonna down put Minecraft back on, because Minecraft takes up a lot of fucking space, by the way. It does. Especially if you use mods. It takes up a fuck ton of space. And I would have to get the files and transfer it over to my new hard drive. Let's see if that worked. There we are. All right, there we go. Let's bring it down to size here and move it over. There we go. All right. I did add mods, by the way. The money mod, and I add share attribute mod. Hopefully you guys see it. Can you guys see it? Let's see here. Green catcher. Why aren't you showing it? Come on. Window catcher 3. Oh, there it is. Okay, there. Oh. There we are. Okay, single player. New game. Yes. Nice thing with this computer, I can do dual screen so I can still see chat. And those who are wondering, yes, this is the computer that I use so I can see chat while I'm streaming. I got my stream up on this computer. When I have the other computer. Okay. All right. Oh. Anything over here? Nope. I did play this earlier, and I sucked. Just to be honest, I was dying almost like immediately. Ooh, here's something right there. What we got? Oh, what? An expensive $1,000 calculator. It better be able to add and subtract all by itself without any help from me. What we got? What we got? Fucking all I want is the fucking videotape. God damn it. Oh, it's a hard drive. Yeah, we want to go there. Ooh, I like this thing. This is one of my favorite rooms in the game. So I can do this. And we just go up here. Nothing in there. Here, let me just close that, please. Anything underneath there? Don't see anything. Oh, we got something behind the door. We'll get to it in a minute. Oh, bonsai! Yeah, there we go. Have to be careful with the porcelain bonsai tree. Nothing there. All right. No thanks. I will say no to cell phones every single time. How can you kill me? Give me a cell phone that constantly rings and there's no one alive in the world to make a phone call. So apparently telemarketers. Ah. Come on. Stop it. Fine. There's nothing in there. Ooh. The magical golden stapler. And hey, a 6-pack of beer. That's a biohazard, apparently. How much have we got? We need a little bit more. Yeah, I got the infinite money thing. Oh, I didn't go in here. Let's take a look. Anything in here? No. Okay. Nothing up there. Okay. Oh, fuck. They hurt you. Gotta be quiet for this guy, or else he can hear me and come kill me. Oh, there's something in there that I missed. I don't know how you didn't see me. Oh, I know what that is. That's the fucking phone. Oh, fuck. He's coming back. Can you just go away? It's the worst case of hemorrhoids I've ever seen. Fucking tick. Top of everything else, I got the goddamn tick. These guys just go away. God damn it. Oh, that would get me over. Once I can make it back before they come respawn. What's there? Oh, expensive calculator. Okay, that's enough. I'm not gonna push my luck. Not with Laughing Boy and the tick around. Yeah, it's kind of a sly, slow presentation to y'all. I'll fix it here in a minute. Oh, fuck. Come on, come on. Right. You just start. Any goddamn day now. Really? I had to sit here and wait for him to punch out a bunch of fucking dollar signs. Jesus Christ. Well, that will be helpful. Let's see. I want that. I want that. And want the other ones. I want that. I said I want that. The reason why I like that, you can shoot real fast. Ooh. Give me that. Thank you. I do want that. Because we got a two-parter. We got 2 places, and I got a plan for those. That I found, I did it a certain way, and I found it was very effective. And it helped me actually complete a level. Just say. Hold on. Do I have, no, you can't, let's do this. Gotta get all the crystals. Didn't get my frog, that's depressing. Health, that'll be good. Health would be fine. Yeah, we're just gonna take everything over there. I want to see something. This. How can I make that work? Give me the pan. Maybe I use the pan to beat it open or something. Give me that. That's not gonna work. May have some fun stuff up there, but I don't have like a grenade or something like that I can just blow it up with. Which would have been nice. You know? Well, I do have this. Let me see something here. Give me that. Right about there, maybe? I guess I gotta do it like right. I have to do it like right. Give me that. All right, here we are. Can't do it that way. All right. Oh, you suck. Give me that. Right. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do it this way. I like that one, huh? We're gonna. No, I think I need to go like right there. Right, hold on. I'm doing this wrong. Okay, you come here. You go right there. You come here. You go right here. Right, let's see, right about there. Jump on you. Jump on you. Where are you? Fuck. So it's right there. All right. Okay. Now I know where it is. All right. You go there. You come here. Right about there. Jump up there. Oh, fuck. Where are you? Indies. It's that one. This is that one. Okay. It's like right in the middle of that. All right. All right. All right. I got you now. I got you now. All right. All right. You're right there. Right there. Okay. God, this is a pain in the ass. All right. I don't have no anti. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna mess with it no more. I mean, I don't think there's another one over here. Yeah, like I need a double jump or something like that. But I can get it open now. Don't know what's up there. Oh well. Da, 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 da. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, it's time for the weird streamer noise happening. I'm just sitting here and carrying this shit back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I wonder if I can put like one of those on. Is there another one? Do I have it? Yeah, there is no. I'll just wonder out of curiosity if I can double stack those somehow. Let me see. I gotta see. I want to see. I want to see. I want to see. I want to see if I can double stack these things. If I can double stack these things, I can get up there. All right. Can you double stack you? Okay. How would I do that? Yes, I can. I think I can do it. I think I can do it. Yeah. All right. Oh, I got the duck thing, Bobby. Where is the? I don't. No, I don't need. Go away. Where is? Oh, it's. Of course, it's underneath there. All right. Okay, hold on. Put that down. Put you over here. Then we'll pick you up again and bring you over here like so. It's just like trying to get into the cookie jar that your parents put up on a top shelf or something like that. Okay. All right. Let's jump up here. Jump up here. Okay, and then we're gonna shut. All right, we're gonna bring you down. Put you right there. All right, hold on. All right, hold on. Son of a bitch. I almost got this figured out, I think. Bring it in here with me. It's just a little bit of a pain in the ass. I need to right about there, I think. I can still. Okay. Okay, come on. Work with me here. Fuck off then. There already. Yeah, no, I didn't do that. Okay, let's do this. God, that's a pain in the ass. I've had one more of those things I could probably get up there, but it is what it is. I know there's the duck thing up there, but oh well. At least I got some kind of weapon. That frying pan sucks, by the way. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I could use the feather. Ah, well. One. I'm gonna put you in 3, and you come over here. And we're gonna put you as 2. Alrighty, and we can go. All right. Oh, the museum, which is always fun to do as a solo. Actually, it's like the museum's like one of the best ones. Most of the time, you get plenty of warning when they're gonna show up. Once it's not the goddamn stalker. Let's see, anything? Oh, that's lovely. Someone's got a bad tummy ache. Right. Well, we're going to the front one here. I'm gonna go straight. Oh. Oops. What's that? Yeah, there's something over there. Boom, boom, boom. What we got over here? Ooh. That sounded lovely. Oh, fuck. He's coming. Which way is he coming? I lost a little bit of value on stuff in the cart. Anything down in here? Nope. Oh, we got those. Shut my cart, you shit. Heh. Come around the corner again. Missed. Let's do this without breaking it. And I didn't. Son of a bitch. Well, we didn't get a big bag of money, but hey, at least we got money. Top up. Yeah, I know there's a bag of money here. You don't have to tell me. Okay. Right there. Well, it's not what I thought it was it? No, it's a suitcase. I don't want to go that way. Alright, let's check out things over here. Oh, there's something over there on the table, apparently. Oh, yeah, we got a ring. Oh, yeah, I gotta set my trap. I forgot about that. Alright, Alright. Because these like to spew out as soon as I get close to spawn. So hopefully this is a big. Last time I did this, I killed like 3 of them. And there we are. And just go around this one. There we go. That take care of that. Is there anything over here that I missed? That's a big spoon. All right. All right. We got some stuff in here. Oh, there's something up there. Okay, you need clothes. Oh, it's candles. Okay, never mind. There was something on the bed, top of there. Nothing in there. Anything here? I think there was something underneath the bed. A ball. All right. I got a ball. All right. Oh, that sounded lovely. Oh. That's my little trappy poo. Oh. Looks like something up there. Got a doll. I decided to whack on the side of the cart, you know. That's a stress relief doll. All right. Not too much in this room. Hey. Oh, that scared me. Door swinging open. He's just chill there. I'll take a quick peek around here. Oh, there's something over there. What's over there? Oh, okay. I need the cart. That sounded lovely. It gives me such confidence on what's coming. All right. There we are. I'm amazed I did that. All right. Anything? Money. Nothing over here. Oh, I hear it. Just get in there. I think it's like around here. Yep, there it is. And there we are. Right, but the clown. Oh, I need to go this way. Once again, these are traps not for me. They're for anybody who decides to come along and try to sneak up on me. And real quick, oh, I don't need to do that. Stop fucking around. Jesus. Oh, we actually completed level 2. That's the first time in this stream. Oh, I got my duck. Gotta get the duck. Love the duck. The duck, I do love the duck. Rubber ducky, you're the one. You make repo time so much fun. Rubber ducky, you're the one. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Aha, I found you. Oh, that worked. Oh, no, I don't. Okay. I got that open. Put you in there. What's that? Whoa, I got a full-time blaster. Right. That's so cool. I got a full-time blaster. What do we got here? I got the bolt zap. Yeah. I'm liking this. Got the full-time blaster, bolt zap, the rubber ducky. I am so happy. All right, let's get that over there. On. Don't want to risk it being broken or something like that. And just give me that. We'll send that off. Do you need... Well, that flew far, didn't it? That was a big boom there, apparently. I need you real fast to kind of complete something. I need you over here. Right. We're gonna take you and bring you over here. Sit you right back up just a little bit. All right. Come on. Son of a bitch. There we are. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else up here? That's it. That's the only thing that was up here. God damn. But I got it. That's the only thing that matters. I got it. Alright, let's get all these. No, you're supposed to go in the cart. Uh-huh. And why not? Is that everything? That's everything. Okay. No, I don't want the cart. Just clogs up the... I'm not going to use that. Why bring it with me? There is a save editor mod for this game that I am not going to use because it's annoying. Oh, you're back horse. Once again, if you could tell me that if the DVD function works on when I'm streaming, because I did turn it on, it'd be nice to know, to be honest with you. That you can like start the stream back to the beginning and just click the live to get back to live. Just curious because I can't, like I said, I can't tell. I'm assuming it's done. Wee. I do miss playing Cyberpunk and Mass Effect a lot. I also do miss playing alright. You go in there. There we are. That will do. Oh, I hate the road. Let's see what it is. This is not too bad. But we're gonna quit and it'd be like something nice to come back to when the stream is operating normally. I'm gonna bring you guys over here. Where are you? There. I'm sure you're sick of looking at the freeze lag gameplay. And I need to make another cup of coffee. Okay. Twitter, and then wait for it to load up, and I can show you what's on Thingamabobby browser if it ever fucking loads. But y'all been good. It's been a little while. I've seen you guys, JP Horse. I mean, hopefully you guys check out the VOD of last night's collab on Zero's channel, because I didn't stream it. I did collab with them, but I didn't stream it. No. Any goddamn day now. Seriously. Maybe if I close this out. Nope, not that. No, I don't have Discord open. Oh. Come on. You can do it. There we go. It's starting to. At least I got the X up on the screen. Oh, I can't wait to have my computer back. Oh, let's see. Okay. All right, you're going to show it? There you are. That's what I'm looking at. All right. Ah, damn. Let's see. Anything of interest? Okay. I talked about the botting earlier. Okay. God, listen, I'm not a fan of Trump by any. Yes, once again, I did vote for the guy because of Kamala Harris. No one voted for her to be ran for president, so I voted for Trump because of that. I don't think that is. I don't ever want the president to be a nominee for president to be pushed, dictated by a political party. Technically, an incumbent president doesn't have someone running against them, which I think is a fucking mistake, by the way. But at least he still has to go through the primary process, and people do have to vote for him, because the people who, if he doesn't get any votes, that's a vote of no confidence, and they have to get somebody else. Chibi says, thank you to everyone who donated to the American Hearts Association today. You're amazing. That's true. That's true. Sorry for the short stream chat. My throat is in a lot of pain. Oh, Chibi hasn't been doing well health-wise recently. Just saying. I could get into the dark path of politics, but I don't really want to right now. I went to a dark path of family drama last night. I don't want to go into that either. And the mysterious celebrity is Mitt Phantom. A spooky otaku ghost babe will be joining us in our next live stream. Oh, cool. And that's Blue Archive. Is it a VTuber Blue Archive, or is this who is this? Yeah, tell me who they're about. Are you not going to do that? Or are you going to do that? Are you going to do that? All right, just click on it. Just fuck it. Official. It's the fucking game. No, fuck them. Uh, fuck your gotcha games, by the way. I hate gotcha games. Better memories. Once again, I still need submissions for Cinder Appreciation Day. I only got 4. I repeat, 4. You gotta tell me there's only 4 Power Pups? Email your submissions to btppresents@gmail.com. Cutoff is April 4th, which is 30 days away from today. So you still got time. Because after that, I got to submit everything to the editor for him to make a video. And with 4, it's going to be a very short fucking video. You can tell me just a little myth about that. I thought I'd get a little bit more. I mean, I thought at least 10. 10. I was thinking 10. Who? Oh, jeez, God, what the fuck happened to her face? I want plastic surgery. Oh, what do you want to look like? A dead cat. What sin do you relish the most? Lust. How tender. I like looking at boobs. You know what? Fair. No? What? You know what? Fair. Okay. I'll be quite honest. I'm not really I don't like big boobs. I don't. I don't like small boobs, but just saying, humongous tits are not my thing. I'm just being honest. Because I always think I would be suffocated by them for some reason. I'm just saying. What is it? Okay, let's take a closer look. So we got some macaroni and cheese. We got some potato salad. Ribs. I guess these sauteed mushrooms. Is that like chicken? Or is that some kind of beef? I don't know. If I can't identify all the foods, I'm gonna say no, but I just appear on a complex and notable matter. Just when you say you were fine, which is 17,000 definitions, what do you mean? Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. Say something, Gigi. Why won't you say something? Gigi says something. Say something. Okay. Dear Christian, Jesus was not crucified for being conservative. He was crucified being radically calling out injustice, oppression against a vulnerable, penetrated by both the religious and hope this rings a bell. Yeah, the people who use religion and turn it into a political statement are fucking assholes. That's okay. How about that one? Did that ring a bell? Yeah, 100% for separation of church and state. Keep your religious rhetoric out of politics, please. This cafe in Japan hires paralyzed people to control robots so they can still have an income. Okay, cool. Repost if you love chocolate milk or being dumb. Oh, Jesus Christ. By the way, this is what the race to rock bottom looks like. Okay. Botting. I'll be giving my honest opinion. I don't think that many VTubers bought. To be honest, I mean, I'd be kind of surprised if there was a lot of VTubers botting. You know, just saying. Never mind. Okay. Just get your news because Bob is sticking. Okay, whatever. All right. Okay. Let's go to YouTube. Real fast. Sorry. Well, Boss is still streaming. False ID is doing his final episode. Thank God. Oh, let's stream snipe him. Let's relish in the pressure.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to set this up for like 2 minutes on Twitch. Just a second. YouTube, I'm going to set this poll up here for you guys real quick. Oh, just a second.
3 hours ago, huh?
Let's get this going on here. Yeah.
All right. What poll are you doing?
Engage with your audience. Start a poll.
Mm-hmm. I may start a poll in a community post. Or how many people are happy that False ID is not doing?
And I'm going to give you guys 4 options on this one.
Uh-huh.
All right. All right.
Yes.
All right. Start poll on YouTube and start poll on twitch.tv. I'm going to give you guys about 2 minutes there.
What?
So the question is, and I don't mean to lead it because I want your honest opinion and your honest feeling on this. Is Peanut, the burnt peanut, botting? Is he view botting his streams? If you guys aren't aware,
yeah, look at this poll. Okay.
On his YouTube and Twitch streams, and even at times Kick streams, all kind of at once.
Can you show me the fucking poll, please?
Really before seen in this kind of
It's a yes or no question. Don't know, don't care. You don't get those options, yes or no. You know, come on.
Yes, no, don't know, don't care. It's perfectly fine. Like, you know, it's like, who cares? That could be another reaction there.
No. Then you can make 3 options. Not. Oh, Jesus Christ.
And again, I'm just going to run this for like 2 minutes. There's a lot of ways, you know, that people come at this. A lot of accusations.
He's such a wishy-washy person. He doesn't want to take a fucking stance on anything or do an honest poll, but nothing. I mean, Jesus Christ. Just say. It's just no. Yeah, I gotta watch this.
The McDonald's CEO taste testing McDonald's burgers is entertaining the masses right now. Not because every word out of his mouth sounds like he's lying to us.
I love this product. It is so good.
And everything to do with the way the man seems to struggle to even take one bite out of the burger he promises is about to be his lunch.
I eat this for my lunch, just so you know.
This is the bite he takes. I couldn't even see that he had actually taken a bite out of it until I zoomed in. But don't worry, he loved it. These taste testings are so great, in fact, that people are now reenacting them with surprising accuracy.
We've tested this product and humans love it. This is actually going to be my real lunch.
I'm going to eat this for my lunch, just so you know.
That is a big burger.
It's a big burger.
I'm not even sure how I'm supposed to pick that up with my hands. before. just one bite. Moment of truth.
Moment of truth.
Hold on.
That's a big bite for a big arch.
That's a big bite for the big arches.
Oh, the McDonald's CEO taste testing McDonald's burger
Okay.
is entertaining the masses right now.
Yeah.
What has
Okay.
every word I-
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Not gonna say another fucking word about it. I'll be being more pissed off that I paid $12 for that shit. You know, just fuck off. Okay, just seriously, just fuck off. $12 for a fucking McDonald's hamburger? Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know. Twitch button explodes. Voice X. Okay, we already kind of talked about that. Hey, fuck off! You're leaving. Thank God, you got one less Vtuber here, man! Yay! I know you probably can hardly hear me. I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. It's because I've never adjusted the mic in this OBS like I did my other one. So quite frankly, don't feel like doing it. I'll be honest, because I know I got to do it tomorrow. Anything of interest here? If you haven't never watched anything about 2BT, a Minecraft server, the oldest anarchy server ever, I recommend Fit MC. It's very informative. Go Live for Love, Hollow Eon Charity Drive opening ceremony. Okay. Oh yeah. I know what the nice thing is. When I install Windows and all that, I can not install the AI. You know, I can not install like the Xbox shit. You know, just not just automatically install all the Microsoft components. Just install the components I need to get Windows going, but like the Xbox shit, the gaming service shit, and phone shit, I just don't install that. That's gonna be cool. Because it's going to make the computer run a hell of a lot faster, and it's not dedicating resources to shit I don't use or want to be used. I mean, the only thing I cannot get away with not installing is Microsoft Edge, because I really think you should. Because I do need to have a web browser open so I can download an actually good web browser compared to Microsoft Edge, because it's a fucking piece of shit. Keeps getting worse. All right. I'm just gonna eventually check that out. The boy of the OS. Mass Effect 3 is a bit. No, you can't. Because you have to kill Saren, you dumbass. Can you complete Mass Effect with being a passive? No. 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 Because in order to do that, you can't let your teammates kill anybody either, by the way. Because that's a complete and total true pacifist. But if you let your AI teammates kill people, you're not being a pacifist. You're just passing the fucking buck. Just saying. Yeah. It is not too many interesting things, at least things I'm interested in going on. mean, I'm the type of guy that not like I'm not going to talk about every little fucking thing. The view botting thing was interesting to me because it's like, oh, I'm not botting, and then the statistic comes out that everybody's fucking botting. These large, notable streamers are botting, and you're just like, yeah, you're not botting. Okay, right. Bullshit. Like I said, even if it's just like 500 bots, if you sit there and I'm not fighting. When our Vtubers servers like close out, everybody joins us. Blah, 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 blah. Well, if you have like 500 people watching you and they all jump to the same server you do, and it's only a server for like 500, of course it's going to be full. If you have 1,000 people, so same thing. If 500 of them go to the server and it's all full, it doesn't mean you're not botting. Now, if your viewers, your follow view count is 20,000, that's a different story. All right, but even if it's 20,000, if you go to a 20,000 viewership, 20,000 server for a game, and it doesn't get full, and you show where the server is and the IP address and all that shit, and it doesn't get full, you can still say you're botting. We think you're botting. We think you're botting. And if you come out and say that you're botting, burnt peanut, 1, you're a liar. You'll be called a liar. 2, the harassment that you helped generate against VTuber, it's going to come back on you tenfold. And 3, everybody's going to point at you and laugh at you because you're so goddamn insecure that you had to bot. Just saying. So, when you came out, if someone accused you of botting and you are botting, your best move at the very fucking beginning, yeah, I bot. Or, I'm not going to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't talk about botting. I'm just grateful to who's here watching me right now. That's all that matters to me. And if you play it like that, you're not denying it, nor are you saying you are. You're saying you're grateful for those who are watching you right now. That's because that's what I pay attention to. If you had done that and just hold on to that line and didn't say anything else beyond that, instead of having a crash out about it, when you have a crash out about it, people are automatically going to assume that you're botting because you wouldn't have got pissed off if you weren't botting. SA. I gotta admit this about Tectone. When Tectone was confronted with, did you bot? Yeah. And once again, botting is a bad business model because Twitch knows who the bots are, and you don't get any income from those bots. So you just spend a lot, let's just say you spend $1,000 on bots per day. That's $5,000 to $7,000 a week, which turns into about $2,100 a month for botting. About that. And you get paid by Twitch for views, and you don't count the views, and let's just say you spent $1,200 on bots and you only made $1,000. You're operating in the red consistently. And that's not a healthy business model. You know? Once again, obviously, I'm not buying viewers or subs. If I was buying, I would have like 1,000 to 2,000 subscribers right now, and have like 2,000 to 3,000 people watching me. No, but look, he's been only been streaming for a year. He has over 1,000 people watching him and over 1,000 people subscribe to him. Which, you know, I'm not saying it's not possible, but it's it will make people kind of tilt their head and look at you. Hmm? Really? That's interesting. And it's also a bad way. You know, if you get caught, at least here on YouTube, you terminate your channel. If you buy subscribers, they terminate your channel. You know, if I buy, let's just say I bought views for my stream, view bots to be in my chat to show like there's a lot of people in my chat, I may get suspended. But if I bought subscriptions, my channel will be terminated. I mean, the only reason, the thinking is that I'm gonna buy bots so people will, like, when they see me on their timeline, they'll see 500 to 1,000 people watching me and go, oh, well, who's that? Blah blah blah. Oh, I'll subscribe to him. You know, and you know, you're trying to cheat. You don't want to do the grind. I'm happy doing the grind. I'm cool with it. I don't have a problem with it. Because to me, this is fun. This is fun. Apparently, if Burnt Peanut and anybody else who's been accused of botting, and most likely are botting, don't find streaming fun. They don't enjoy it. Because if they did enjoy it, they wouldn't have to bot. Simple as that. It's supposed to be fun. First and foremost, if you're having fun, you don't need a bot. You know, I probably got like 3 people watching me right now. I can't look. But and it'll grow over time. I know it's going to grow. I mean, a year from now, I may have 10 consistently, which is great. I'm not expecting to have like 1,000 people in my chat anytime soon. I'm not worried about it. I'm here to have fun. And if I eventually get successful, guess what? It's still going to be about me having fun. Period. Because once I stop having fun, I'll stop being here. I won't be here no more. I won't stream no more. I won't make content no more because it's not fun. And at my age, it's all about the F word. Fun, not the other one. Okay. Everybody's doing it. I don't know. Okay, let me see.
Let's eat the best Panda Express I've had in my entire life. I don't know what was in the air this day.
You got low bar.
I got there at the perfect time. Everything was so fresh and everyone was just loading up our plates with it all. And then this happened. I'm so glad I got to capture this on video. Like, are you kidding? Are you kidding?
What?
I almost wanted to order even more than I usually
What?
do, just because I was pretty certain I'd never have it this good ever again in my life.
What?
My go-to order is chow mein and orange chicken.
Why'd you start that way?
Here, their chow mein is so good with their spicy mustard. Just trust me. And then we got some cream cheese rangoons because rangoons are arguably one of the best foods to ever exist. We even got fresh ones of this as well.
Crab
Man,
rangoons.
I don't know what was going on this day. Half the reason I get rangoons or spring rolls is because I absolutely love Panda sweet and sour sauce. Like, I could drink it. The pro move too is to put some of their spicy mustard on top of your sweet and sour before dipping. I don't like many places' spicy mustards, but Panda's is actually super good. What's your go-to? Let's eat the best Panda Express I've had in my entire
12. Oh no. Oh, we're heading to Demolition Man future. Yeah. Okay. What else we got here? Challenge accepted. Scattle Bob? What? I don't even want to watch that. Most famous. I hate chicken and waffles, by the way. I think it's disgusting. If you like it, you like it. Just to me, I think it's disgusting. All right,
Three things in Japan that make absolutely no sense, literally. First, the trust logic. Inside Apple stores, iPhones just sit there. No wires, no chains, nothing. Anyone could grab one, but no one does. Step outside, though, and suddenly stores have umbrella lockers. Because somehow umbrellas are Japan's most stolen item.
Huh.
Next, the noodle lid.
That's interesting.
He's a tiny figure.
Ah, we saw this
Up with the
before.
lid down. As hot steam rises, his body slowly changes color.
Uh-huh.
He's suffering just so you know when your noodles are ready. Helpful? Yes. Slightly disturbing? Also yes. And lastly, identity vending machines. You put in
We've seen that.
photo ID of a random stranger, someone you've never met. Some people
Why?
collect them for fun. It feels illegal, creepy, and pointless. But somehow, it's totally normal in Japan. That's 3 things in Japan that make absolutely no sense.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The Hassan Piker versus Osmongold versus Hassan Piker versus Iran. You know Hassan was going to say something about the Iran stuff, and why are you surprised? No, don't be surprised by it. Okay, we're gonna wrap this up. Once again, the opening song was "Blue and Gold" by Takanashi Kiara. Highly recommend you watch that. Okay. And I'll show you the one I used right there. This is the one right here. Blue and Gold, Takanashi Kiara. Great song. It's a great song, especially if you want to cry. I teared up at the first time I listened to it, and the second time, not so much. Okay, but it's still an amazing song, so I would definitely give it a listen. If you made it this far, thank you so much. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you get the community post when I'm going to stream. It's going to be especially important tomorrow because tomorrow's stream is fixing the other computer. And the main thing you want to tune into is to listen to me curse and all that stuff. I plan on doing the file, try to get the old drive working at least once so I can get save files over there. If I can't, that means Cyberpunk, Mass Effect, and all that, I'm going to have to do it from the beginning again. God help me. So please, to the computer gods, let me get the save files. I may try to do that with Minecraft. I'm not 100% sure. I do have an external hard drive that I can use for additional storage, and I'll try to do that. And if I could get it done, great. That will solve so many problems. Once again, please spread the word about this Cinder Appreciation Day. I need more submissions. The deadline is April 4th. The email is btppresents@gmail.com. And follow me on Twitter. That way you will get updates about it. Because I may change the deadline. If I don't get any more submission, I might as well just close it out now. And have the editor do a 30-minute long video with 4 comments, which is sad, to be honest with you. And I don't mean that, I'm not trying to piss the power pups off, but come on. Anyway, follow me on Twitter @StansOf, and that way you'll stay up to date on the Cinder Appreciation Day. Hopefully you enjoyed the little segment about VTubing and the impact of graduations. I'll leave a comment about it, what your thoughts are. And I will see you tomorrow for not the Feel Good stream, me putting together or repairing my computer. And until then, just be good to each other. And I'll